Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Lady. I just wanted to come to you today because I'm so excited. I got my Natasha Denona palette in the mail. It is the Sunset palette. And funny story that I have for you guys, because before I just got this palette, which is of course Natasha Denona Star Sunset palette, but this is my second item that I actually got from her as far as purchase wise. The first one I just recently got. I mean, like literally 2 weeks ago, I went and I picked up the Natasha Denona Star Palette from Sephora. And it took me a bit of time to get it because, you guys know that it's been out since sometime, I think last year, last fall maybe. And I really was trying to figure out, do I want to spend the money on this thing? And so I looked at all the reviews, and the jury was kind of out on it. Some people were like, you can do without it. And I really didn't have a Sephora to go into and, sample and be able to look at the palette to see the value, of it, and to do swatches on myself to see if it would be something that I would like. But I just so happened to be in Washington, D.C. a couple of weeks ago, and I had the opportunity to go into a Sephora, and they had a Natasha Denona aisle there. So I was able to look. I saw that the Star palette was out, but of course it was sold out. And all of her other palettes were there as well. So the brown green palette was there, the blue purple, whatever she calls it. And then some of the singles were there as well. Well, not singles, but I think it was the 10 pan shadow palette that she just did, and I believe the 5 pan palettes that she has, they had them there as well. So I was able to swatch some of them, and I determined just from swatching on myself and the texture of it that I thought that it was going to be a great deal, so I went on ahead and picked it up. So of course I have it here, and of course I'll be doing some looks with this palette so that you can see them. But today, this is, even though it's the Star palette, this is not the star of my video today. Today the star of the video is actually the Sunset palette, and the Sunset palette, of course, because it is her newest launch. It was limited edition. I'm not sure if she's going to bring this back again at all. It sold out. It seemed like within minutes as soon as it hit the website, and it seemed that it sold out within a few hours after being on the website again. So I was able to actually pick this up, which I'm really grateful for. And the look that I have today, kind of, sunsetty, which I'm really happy with how it turned out, is all from the palette today. And so what I just want to do right now is just really quickly give you some swatches. So when you open it up, of course you've got the little plastic thing that's got all of the names on here. And so you've got, of course, her creamy mattes, and then you have the chroma crystals and the metallics and the foils. So there are, it looks like 15 shadows in the palette. All of them look very good. I mean, and as far as what I can tell, the ones that I used on my eyes, guys, really blendable. I didn't have any problem with it at all. I didn't have any problem with fallout either. So I know that that is a concern to some people, but again, keep in mind that I only used a few of the shadows on my eyes, so I'm not really sure how the other ones will work as well. But let's just get into it. So on this top row here, I'm just going to go start at the very top here. We've got Atmosphere, Sinai, Ice Gold, Mandarin, and Bronze Age. So I'm just gonna do some quick finger swatches for you here. Let me hold that up. So, in the order that I put those down, again, that first one here is Atmosphere. Second one is Sinai. Third one is, I believe it's called Ice Gold. The fourth one is Mandarin. And then this last one is Bronze Age. Not sure if you can see that, but trying to get that up into the camera so that you can see it. Nice range, especially for, you know, women of color. You can see how that works out for you. And again, this is like really creamy. This first one, this Atmosphere, that one was really creamy when it went on. All of them are really good, and I'm really happy with the matte shades, how they turn out as well. Very pigmented, very creamy, and I just found them to be very blendable. So let's get into the second row here. So the second row, I'm just going to read these off. We have Volcano. I think this is Abade, Horizon, Sundazed, and Terracotta. So let me just grab one of my little nifty, let me grab one of my nifty makeup wipes here. And we're just going to take that off. And I like to do everything without a primer so you can actually see how it lays on the skin. Just dry that off here. All right, so we're going to get started here with, we've got Volcano, Abade. Someone correct me if you know how to pronounce that. It's Aubade. And then we've got Sundazed. And then we have Terra. So I'm just gonna, there's Volcano there. Nice, like that. The second one is the Abade. Nice. Really liking that color too. And then this third one here is called Horizon. Nice transition shade. That fourth one is Sundazed. I really like that. That's very pretty. I don't know if you can see that there. And then this last one is called Terra. Kind of like a terracotta color. So very nice shades, pretty for transitions. And then two of those are foiled, kind of the chroma crystal that she's talking about in her formula. And very, very creamy and moist, and will give your eyes, as you can see, a nice little pop of color there. So we're just going to move into this last row here, which the last row seems to have a lot going on there. So it's got, you know, from your peachy transitions shade, this kind of peach color here, and then you've got a little bit of red, you've got a brown, you've got this nice matte yellow here. So let's check this out and see how it swatches. The names are Bermuda, Morgana, Panjin, Igneous, and Soul. So here's first swatch of Bermuda. And then we've got Morgana, and that's nice and pretty. I love that color. And then we have Panjin. Check that out. And Igneous. And then we've got this nice bright yellow matte, which is called Soul. Very pretty. So these are the shades, guys, in the Sunset palette. And I mean, let me know your thoughts on it. I have it on my eyes right now. And if anyone is interested in knowing what I have, I actually used, sorry, I'm still learning the names here, but I actually used Bermuda, which is this bottom shade. So I started off with that, just laying it down on on my entire eyelid, to have something to work with. And then from there, I moved on to this top shade here, which is Sinai. So I put Sinai down in my kind of crease and more of a transition. And then to deepen it up, I put in the Terra, I'm sorry, which is right here. And then for the lid shade, I use this shade right here, which is Abad or Abade. And I believe the last one that I used was the Volcano, to deepen it up. So that in a nutshell is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. Let me know if you guys would like to see more looks with this. I'd be more than happy to do that for you as well. Hopefully she will come out with some more launches of this, because I'd hate to think that these two that just came out are the only ones that she's having. So let me know in the comment below what kind of things that you would like to see from me on my channel. We could sit here, talk, put on makeup, have fun, and I can answer questions. Just feel free to comment below and let me know how I'm doing. And then also, I would love for you to click on the like button if you like this video, and then also subscribe so that we can have some fun. Thanks. Bye.